The Banshee, the Wailing Harbinger of Death. Welcome to Gods and Heroes Unveiled, where we tread the eerie paths of ancient myths. Picture an Irish night, moonlit and still, where a chilling wail cuts through the fog, a ghostly woman drifting past ancient stones, her cry foretelling doom. This is the Banshee, the Wailing Harbinger of Celtic lore, a spectral figure whose mournful song signals death in Irish families. Known for her haunting beauty and piercing keening, she's both mourned and feared. Is she a sorrowful messenger or a dread omen of fate? Today, we'll follow her ghostly trail to unravel her tale in Irish mythology. Ready to face her cry? Hit that subscribe button, steel your nerves, and let's dive into the Banshee's haunting saga, the Wraith of the Night. Step into ancient Ireland, where mist clings to rolling hills and sacred oaks whisper of the unseen, a land steeped in Celtic magic. Here drifts the Banshee, her name from the Irish Bean Sidhe, meaning woman of the fairy mound, a spirit tied to the other world. Tales from the Book of Invasions and Irish folklore paint her as a ghostly woman, perhaps a fallen goddess or an ancestor's soul, bound to noble families like the O'Neills or O'Briens. Picture her, pale as moonlight, with flowing white or silver hair, eyes red from weeping, draped in a tattered cloak or shimmering gown. Her wail, a keening that pierces the soul, echoes near rivers or ruins, heralding death. But who is the Banshee? A grieving spirit mourning the fallen, a vengeful wraith cursing fate, or a mystic tied to Ireland's ancient clans? Let's follow her mournful cry, starting where her shadow first falls, in the dark nights where death's warning sounds. The keening of fate. The Banshee's tale is no soft lament, it's a bone-chilling dirge that binds life to death. In Irish stories, her wail foretells the passing of a family member, her cry heard only by those tied to ancient bloodlines. In some tales, she appears as a beautiful maiden, combing her hair by a stream, her song a sorrowful melody. In others, she's a haggard crone, her shriek shattering glass and chilling hearts. One story tells of a traveler hearing her wail, only to learn his kin has died miles away. She's no mere omen. Some say she mourns with the family, her tears falling for their loss, while others fear her as a harbinger of doom. Irish clans honored her with respect, leaving offerings of milk or whiskey at fairy mounds to appease her. During wakes, keening women echoed her cries, blending her myth with funeral rites. But her presence demands caution, mock her, and her wail turns vengeful. If you heard the Banshee's cry at midnight, would you mourn with her or flee her fateful song? The Banshee isn't just a spirit, she's the voice of grief, a wraith whose wail weaves Ireland's cycle of life and death. The echoes that haunt. The Banshee's shadow lingers beyond ancient Ireland. She's the pulse of Celtic fear and reverence, a symbol of mortality's embrace. As a fairy spirit, she tied clans to the other world, her wail a reminder of life's fragility, her presence felt at sacred sites like Tara or the River Shannon. Villagers whispered her name, their tales warning children to honor family and faith. When Christianity rose, the Banshee endured, blending with tales of ghostly mourners or saints tied to death, her keening echoing in churchyard laments. The annals of the Four Masters hint at her kind, spirits linked to Ireland's noble lines. Today, modern Celts honor her in Samhain rituals, lighting candles to guide spirits, while her legend lives in art, paintings of a weeping wraith. In works like Darby Ogle or The Witcher's spectral knots. Why does she endure? Because the Banshee is more than a ghost. She's the sorrow of loss, the chill of fate, the cry that haunts the Irish heart. If her wail reached you, what would you offer? Tears, respect, or a prayer for the departed? Outro. That's the haunting saga of the Banshee, the Wailing Harbinger whose cry foretells death, whose sorrow binds families, and whose voice echoes through the Irish soul? Is she a mournful guardian, a fateful omen, or the eternal lament of the otherworld? Tell us in the comments, what would you do if you heard her wail? If her cry stirred your heart, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for a new mythic journey every single day. The Banshee's song is rising. Will you heed her call? Thanks for watching Gods and Heroes Unveiled. See you tomorrow when we chase another legend through the mist of time.